Have you always wanted to get into blogging but don't know where to start? Do you need to create a blog for a course at school but aren't sure what to do? I'm Sheila, a librarian at your public library, and I've created this video with the hope that, by the end, you'll have a handle on the basics of creating and posting on an online blog. Blogger.com is a popular blog hosting site that's easy to use, so let's get started. In your internet browser, go to www.blogger.com. You will be redirected to this Google account site. Click on the Get Started button to begin the process of creating your blog. If you already have a Google account, for example a Gmail address, you can go ahead and sign in here and skip the next step. The first step in creating your blog is to fill out this form. The email address and password you enter will be used to sign into your blog in the future. The display name you use will appear at the bottom of every blog post you write. After you fill out the entire form, click the Continue button to move on to the next step. If you make a mistake on part of the form, you will have to complete it properly before you're allowed to move on. Now, you name your blog and choose its address. Your blog title will appear at the top of every page of your blog. The address you choose will be what people use to find your blog. It should probably have something to do with you and your blog title. After you click Continue, you get to choose the basic layout and colors of your blog. Don't worry too much about this decision. You can always change the way your blog looks after it's been created and you've had a chance to get a better look at it. And that was the final step in creating your blog. Your blog now exists on the internet and can be seen by the public. If you click on the Start Blogging button, you'll be taken to the screen shown on the right to create your first blog post. From now on, when you visit Blogger.com and sign into your Blogger account, this is what you'll see. Clicking on this button allows you to create a new blog post. This button will show you a list of all your blog posts. From this list, you can view, edit, or delete any post that you have already created. By clicking on the View Blog button, you will see how your blog looks to anyone who visits your blog on the internet. When you create a blog post, you'll see this screen. Enter the title of your blog post. This appears at the top of the post. Type the body of your entry in the main box. You can edit your writing like you would in your basic word processing software like Microsoft Word. If you hover your mouse over the buttons, you can see what they do. Click the Save button to save what you've written without making it visible to the public. You can log out of your account, and when you log back in, your work will still be there. Previewing your blog post lets you see how it will look to the public without posting it on the internet yet. Clicking Publish puts your blog post on the internet and it will now be visible to anyone who visits your blog. So that concludes my very brief introduction to creating a blog and publishing blog posts. If you have any more questions about blogging, please don't hesitate to get in touch with any of the librarians at your public library.